everybody, Cody here, back with another beginner bluegrass guitar tutorial. Now, we are focusing today on the G, C, and D chords, right? The bluegrass basics, but we are learning these in a way today that's going to make them sound really bluegrassy, right? And how we're going to do that is by focusing on alternating our picking notes like I did at the beginning of this video. It sounds like this. Right? And we're going to do that with all three chords, and when we put those all together, we get what sounds a whole lot like bluegrass music, all right? So really back to basics today. Again, if you like this content and find it valuable, make sure you like and subscribe, but let's dive right into this video. So starting with our G chord, we are going to be playing this variation of the G major chord. Now, this is different from what I usually start off playing in a song, which is this version, but we're calling this the bluegrass or abbreviated version for this video. And it's important to play this way because we will be transitioning into our C chord, and I'm going to show you how using this position is going to make that transition easier, all right? So first off, whenever we are holding a G chord, to get our alternate bass notes, right? So imagine a bluegrass bassist, right? He's on stage going boom, 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 boom. These are the notes that they are playing, and to get the bluegrass sound, we try to match that when we're playing guitar, right? So we'd be playing along the same bass notes as the bass player, but we're emphasizing them on the guitar strings, all right? So again, we've got this position here, and our bass notes in this case are the low E string on that G note, and then our open D string, right? And we are trying to alternate between those two strings while we strum, and that's what we're supposed to do on a G chord in the bluegrass genre anywhere, right? So it sounds like this. I'm going to go very slowly, okay? Okay, and again, you are picking, emphasizing those bass notes, those root notes, the G and the D, and then you're strumming along with it, right? So let's try that again, pick it up a little. Right, it sounds like a home on the range or something like that. But that is effectively what we're trying to do on every single chord we play. So that's how we start off the song. Now, at the beginning of the video here, I mentioned that playing this G position is going to make it easier to transition into the C chord that we need. And in this case, it's not this C chord, right? It is the C over G. I talked about this in another video that I'll link to, right? But effectively, we are having our pinky finger on our root C note here, and our alternate bass note, or the bass note we need other than this note, is our G, which is right above it, okay? Now watch if I'm just playing this regular C, okay? If I'm trying to go from here to there while I'm strumming, that's a lot of movement, right? But if I play this G over C chord, I don't have to move anything, right? And there are my two bass notes. In this case, it's a C and a G, the 1 and the 5, okay? So hopefully you're following along, right? So I'll play all of that very slowly up into this point, all right? Just focusing on the G position and the C position, alternating our bass notes while strumming, all right? Let's get that far. Okay, now what I'm doing with my strumming hand here is I am, let's count this, say, on a C chord, 1 and a 2 onto the root note G, or the 5 here. So 1 and a 2. Okay, try that on the C a couple times. 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2. All right, and on the G chord, it'll sound like this. 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2. So what I'm doing is on the and, I'm strumming down, 1 and on the I'm strumming up, all right? So 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2. I'm on a C chord right now. Switching to a G, 1 and a 2. All right, 1 and a 2. Okay, now if we play that fast, and we'll throw in our D note here. Let's go ahead and switch to our D chord rather, not D note. The two notes that we're trying to alternate on this chord is our D and our A. Alright, so it'll sound like this. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Okay? And if we put it all together, it really starts sounding like we're playing bluegrass, right? So it'll sound like this. To the G chord, and right here is where you can put, guess what, that classic bluegrass G run. I have videos on this, but if you need a refresher, the lick sounds like this. Right, I played it at the beginning of the video. We're going 3rd fret on the low E string, or the string closest to your face, right, and then open on the A string, then sliding up from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret. Alright, so far we've got, okay, open on the D string, hammer on the D string, and pull off, open on the G string. Alright, so it sounds like this. Alright, and you can insert that at the end of all this, and that really is the quintessential 1-4-5 or GCD bluegrass chord progression. You can really go far just by this alone, but obviously there's more we can add into it. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for future videos you'd like, just let me know in the comments. Things you're struggling with or something you'd like more guidance on, just let me know. And until next time, adios.